Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to HPI Auto. It is not Friday, it is Monday, in fact. We are starting this day off with our new to us 2022 Stingray. This is a 3LT package with a Z51 brake upgrade. This is a fantastic C8 that we've gotten in. It's got a lot of work done to it already, but let's go ahead and take a look around it. So one of the major things that I instantly love about this C8 that we have is that you got the white with the bronze. Yeah, so this is a 1920 setup from Rohana. Really nice wheel and tire combination with those Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. Really good for weekend track days, but also still being able to drive it. Getting a closer look at those Rohanas, you can see just how reflective and shiny that bronze is. These are really well-maintained Rohana wheels. Like I mentioned earlier, you've got those Z51 brakes on. This is a massive wing on the deck lid right here. This is something that's come to grow on me a lot, especially having it the past couple of days. I actually really like it. Part of me wants to change the pitch of the wing a little bit to see how else it would look. But other than that, I really like this wing. But that's not even the craziest part. The craziest part lies within the interior. So let's take a look at this crazy interior that was spec'd from the factory. I really like it. Some people aren't going to like it, but I kind of do. But this is the interior. You've got a really nice, I want to call this lightning or electric blue, but you've got that running throughout here. You've got a darker blue right here, and then you also have black on the steering wheel. Unique combination to say the least, but it's something that I really, really love. I love the subtle exterior colors, but you then have that pop of color in there. It reminds me a lot of, say, an MSO Mclaren 720, so like where it's black paint exterior, but then you have all purple or all blue on the interior. Again, really love the color combination in this car. Now, a lot of people aren't going to like it, but give it time, test it out, come see the car in person. You'll see how much it can kind of change your perspective on cars and what they can be. If you are curious about picking up this 3LT Stingray, I left the link in the description below so you can check out more photos, get a better sense of the car, and schedule a virtual appointment or an in-person appointment today. It's really bright out, it's really hot out, so we're going to go ahead and keep moving forward with the video today. Like I said, 3LT available now. Really good car. I love driving it, especially when you put it into Z mode. It's really, really comfortable, and it feels like a track car. This next car is one of my favorites. It's the 2016 Mclaren 570s, but what makes this car so special is not only the cool wing in the back, but it has an M engineering tune on it. It's got an exhaust, so it sounds and feels amazing. It's a great car to drive, great entry-level McLaren. We actually just released a buyer's guide on this car, so you can check that out for more information on the car and what to look out for. But I'm going to just take you guys out for a drive, show you guys around the car, and show you just some of the incredible features that this car holds. Let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to put this into active or sport / track mode, so you guys get hopefully a sense of what this feels like. Hopefully you guys can hear those pops and bangs, that burble. The thing about a McLaren is that it will never feel like you're going fast inside of it. And McLaren has done a really, really good job, especially with their aerodynamic design, to keep the car from seeming like it's going like a normal speed, but then, you know, you blink and you're going very fast speed. And I think that's one of the cooler things, but it's also one of the more scary things, is that you don't realize how fast you're going with this car until it's after the fact. And that's something to keep in mind when you are getting a McLaren, or really any sports car for that matter, especially once you tune. I like that house over there. Especially when you tune it and start to build on the power, it can become really, really quick, really comfortable seats. I like these seats a lot. I don't think this is something that a lot of sports cars these days offer, or good, comfortable seats. I love how the steering wheel feels. I love Alcantara. It is kind of a pain in the butt to maintain and keep well. That's why a lot of drivers will end up driving with gloves on to prevent their sweat from getting on the Alcantara. There are ways to clean Alcantara. We've detailed Alcantara and like brought it back to life. So getting a look at the interior of this 570s, you've got a beautiful Alcantara steering wheel with carbon fiber, and you've got those carbon fiber paddle shifts right there. You've got Alcantara right here. You got nice leather right here with the Bowers and Wilkins stereo system right here. Fiber in the center console, carbon fiber down here. Overall, just a really well-spec'd and simple interior. I don't know if they're bucket seats. I'm going to call them bucket seats just because I don't know. I don't know if they are. But you do have really nice, fully adjustable seats. These are really comfortable. They're a little bit stiff, but this is more of a track car, entry-level track car, and really just a good tunable McLaren that you can get at a reasonable price these days, especially in this crazy market. You got a really nice display right here. This car does have 16,000 miles on it, which is relatively low for the year, and it's looking for a whole new life ahead of itself. But let's go ahead and step outside and show you what the exterior looks like. This exterior, you got the traditional butterfly doors that shoot up. You got a really nice gray and black with the orange caliper combination. Now, I love this color. It is pretty simple. It's pretty boring compared to the other McLaren colors that we've had in lately, like volcano orange, volcano red, and papaya, and that periwinkle color. But I really like how simple it is because it's very stealthy and it's very almost menacing looking. Carbon fiber all throughout the exterior as well, all throughout the door sill, the mirrors. Right here's where the air actually shoots in to cool the car. You have an aftermarket wing on this one. It's not as predominant and crazy as the C8 one, but it is still pretty aggressive and it helps with all that power and that downforce that you're going through. It does mount through inside under the, I believe it is technically chassis mount. I'm not too sure on how they mount these, but I know you have to lift this part up and drill it into part of the actual part of the car. You do have that dual tipped exhaust with the carbon fiber diffuser running throughout the bottom. Really clean and simple. Again, this is just such a stealthy looking car. It's very to the point, and that's what I love about this McLaren 570. But that is going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. If you are curious about knowing more information about either the C8 or this 570S, I've left the links in the description below so you can check out more information and get in contact with our team about picking up either of those vehicles today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.